Get the upkeep trigger there. There's a thing like we could have let that discard to there's no reason to do that. So like we could get a card with this Canta, but I think we're pretty much winning this game. Yeah. I guess down to this just last draw here. Alright. Alright, what's going on everybody? SPR Cat back again with Esper Control. We're going to do our best of 3 matches today. I'm not going to go too in-depth on the main board. We're just going to take a look at the sideboard. Been working with Mech a little more on it. This is what we landed on. 2 Duress, 1 Devout Decree, 1 Noxious Grasp, 3 Dovin's Veto, 2 Narset Parter Avails, 2 Ashiok Dream Render, 2 Unmoored Ego, and 2 Lyra Dawnbringer. Basically, just going to glance over it real quick. The main board's still the same. We haven't changed anything there. I'm going to explain the reasonings for some of these cards. Duress, obviously, your Scapeshift match, your Esper Mirror, any, maybe get in Feather too. I don't really bring it in there, but to each his own. Everybody's got a different plan for their sideboard. Devout Decree and Noxious Grasp are real flexible. They're only 1-ofs because they work really well with mission briefing. Devout Decree is good against mono reds, good against Feather. Noxious Grasp is good against Esper, any Nissa type deck, Hydra Crisis, stuff like that. Dovin's Veto, real good, flexible, uncounterable negate. So Scapeshift decks, Esper, just anything that's big on the meta. This card comes in a lot. It's really good. Narset Parter Avails good against Nexus. That's like its main reason for being here. Not a lot of cards. Not a lot of decks are drawing a lot of cards right now. So Narset's kind of the weaker end in my opinion. Cards are still really good though, so it deserves a spot somewhere in the 75. Ashiok helps us fight the Scapeshift deck. Shuts off Scapeshift entirely. Like semi-good against Nexus. Not really because it speeds up their game plan, but it's not too bad. It helps with our Elderspell game plan. Another Planeswalker to hit. Unmoored Ego helps against Scapeshift. This is a big thing. That's our biggest problem matchup if you couldn't tell. But basically we're trying to hit a problematic card in any matchup. There's already one main board that works really well with mission briefing. But basically, these are backups for matches that have a lot of cards we have problems with, and we can bring those in. And then Lyras are good for mono red and Feather decks. Lets us stride the rough transition against mono red from surviving their burn to them landing a frenzy and just over advantaging us. Lyra helps us, fight through that. But yeah, that's basically the sideboard plan. Main board's, like I said, still the same, so we're just going to hop right into some best of 3s, and we're going to see what decisions we can make. Yeah, I like this hand a lot. We're not on the play, which sucks, but we have Thought Erasure early, plenty of 3-drops. This is just basically hoping we don't run into another deck like ours, basically. But this hand's really good. I like it. This is starting to look pretty good. You might be able to see give Kevin some light. I haven't really played this card yet, so I don't know if it's good or not, but I'm sure we'll get there. Looks like we might be playing as Dread Horde. That sucks, but we really need to find this fourth, or the second white source for Kaya's Wrath, or a 4th land. So, we do kind of want to keep that card, but we really can't afford to right now. This Cry the Cranarium's going to do a lot of work too. Sultai Dreadhorde, I haven't seen this deck in a while, so this should be fun to play a best of 3 against. Probably going to double Branch Walker here, apply some pressure. I'm just gonna Cry here, get rid of everything but this, and then next turn we either draw a land for this, or we could play Teferi, bounce this. Hope we find a land. Unfortunate, but I still think this is the play here.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
I don't think I actually want to bounce this since he missed a land drop too. So I don't think we want to give him more cards to look at.
I've done the hero thing before. Enough. Trust me, I have a plan.
I think I'd rather keep Teferi alive than play this and have it die. So I'm gonna hold up Cast Down here. See who he decides to attack. That's pretty weak right now, so. Would be a good Elderspell.
The land shall conquer you.
Or Despark, would that be better? No, Elderspell lets us bounce the land too, so I think that's split.
I am in need of rest.
I've got it.
Fortunately, we're not drawing lands.
Protect you.
Alright, we have some really good sorceries to play. Let's start with this. Oh, he's just got nothing going on. I guess that was incorrect because I could have Legions in because I know I want to do that because I want to save Teferi. So yeah, I guess that was just a misplay on my part. But I guess we want the Surveil. See, I really want this card, but it's just unfortunate that I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to skip the land drop next turn in hopes of finding one sooner. Time to see what Kefnet can do.
This might be a bad idea.
Kind of a pickle. Like we gambled because this is like what's gonna win us the game. So I think I'm gonna respond to this and exile it. Just get this off the board. He's obviously going to keep that one around. We're going to mission briefing Thought Eraser to deal with that. Teferi doing its work. Damn, still no lands. Still not a lane. There it is.
Hurry! Here goes nothing.
I think maybe, I don't know if we could have played any different with this game. That seemed to have worked so far. I'm not upset with how this turned out. Alright, on to game 2. This is where it gets tough. This is where the dread of the match gets a little wonky. So I think we definitely want this card. And these. I think definitely want that card. Definitely want these. These are good. Disfigures are like medium. Because I have to have them like when the creatures enter. So we can cut these. I'll trim a mission briefing. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. 5 more. Kaiser's kind of mandatory for the game plan. Kefnet did some work. I like how big of a body that is. It's a good block. The one Unmoored Ego is good in case like he gets rid of stuff. It exiles. That's the important part. Drop a Mortify. We don't want them to have counterspells, so Little Teferi is still relevant here. This is hard because I want Duresses for Planeswalkers, but I don't know what else to cut. I guess we just don't bring these in. Duresses. Desparkates Tameo and Vraska. I think we're okay cutting that. And then one big Teferi probably. Just on the off chance they hit their really aggressive plays, bigger Teferis are bad in multiples. So we'll try that. We're up a game, so we have a little room to spare with incorrect mulliganing. I don't like how we're having problems finding lands. Alright, here's a bunch of lands. We're good with it. Removal, interaction. Nothing more you could ask for. And perfect colors for Kaiser's too. Definitely gotta get rid of that. That's a problem. Don't think we need this right now. Must have got a good one there. Like nothing ever happened. Heals right back up. Let's see if he wants to Crisis here. Oh, definitely not now. Might run. Hopefully we don't run this in a Disdainful Stroke. That's maybe what this card could be. That's not. Maybe a removal spell? Assassin's Trophy? Yeah, that's a good one to keep on top. We will happily take action and get a Plains. I think we would like to draw that again. It was a very good threat against this deck. He might be greeding to get another card out of this. Alright, yeah, he's gonna just do it. Have it replace itself seems fine. We'll just get this off the field now. We have Dovin's Veto for a Planeswalker, so we're not like super scared. Top deck wars. Except I have a Kefnet on top. That's a pretty good one. I'll just do this. Can't really play Kefnet into a 5/5 because we're a 4/5, so let's just see if he's drawn the third one, which it looks like he has. Top 17 cards, he has 3 Hydroid Crisis. Oh man. They come in pairs, I suppose. Obviously, I have to counter that.
Waxes and wanes. The storied past holds our future.
Their last basic, I guess. It's probably wrong to do, but we're just gonna concede this one anyway. Go to game 3. We just got outlucked, you could say. I think I was comfortable with how sideboard felt there. Didn't feel like anything felt bad, necessarily. Kefnet's really strong early on. You just got to know when to put it in the graveyard, I think. So, I think we're comfortable running this back. No white sources, but hopefully we'll find some off these. I think that's fine to keep. Still think I'm taking this because I have a Kaya's Wrath. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. There's one white source anyway. There's another white source. I think we're okay bouncing this because he's not going to be able to haste the Ceratops, and Veil of Summer is inactive while we have to ferry out. So, I'm comfortable with that. Plus, next turn we can plus have Kaya's Wrath at instant speed. So, we like that one. I don't know why he shocked that in.
Here we go.
Truly a mystery. Sucks because we don't have an answer for Vraska. If we had an answer for Vraska, we'd be in a great spot.
What I do. I won't forgive them.
Ooh, I can fire this off now, but I still think I'd just take the Veil of Summer, because we can kill the Ceratops. It's gonna quickly outpace us if we don't find like a big Teferi or a Liliana here. We gotta find something to help shut the game off. Pretty good one.
I know my responsibility. Don't worry, I got this.
That was also a very good one. Wonder why I shocked that in. Hydroid Crisis was the draw. Giving it haste for sure.
Going to die anyway.
There we go.
Let's slow this. That's more like it.
I almost want to tuck this, so we save Little Teferi too, but if I plus, Veto protects us from something. Which I think I'd rather do. I almost don't think he's gonna just Abrupt Decay this, so...
Let's skip to the good part.
And we have a backup one now. As they say, Teferis come in pairs.
Pity we couldn't have been allies.
Ooh, that's not good. Having our second one of those. So our opponent just drew better than us, is what you're saying.
Sometimes sacrifice is necessary.
Right on schedule.
This is gonna get rid of this. Kind of need to start forcing something here.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
I don't see why he would let this
As long as
flip.
we win, nothing else matters.
That's a way for me to win the game. Ooh. Yes, I will keep that. Thank you very much. Now we just got to worry about this emblem.
Everyone is expendable, except me.
One turn of safety. It's a pretty good one in case he draws like Command the Dread Horde. Still not out of the woods yet though. Damn. Probably Nissa. Nissa was the worst one. So we need Elderspell. We need exactly Elderspell,
As long as we win,
or else we lose the
nothing
game.
else matters.
Has to be Elderspell. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Costs 4 mana to activate his Canto. Go to 5. Have to see Elderspell here. Yeah, we're dead. Unfortunate. Seems came down to it, our opponent drew better than us. And I don't think I might have sideboarded an Elderspell out. I don't think I did, but it sucks that we didn't find an Elderspell sooner either. Would have been fine if we could have found that. Oh well. On to the next one. Always love to play. This hand's really bad. This hand seems better. I think we'll just get rid of the Liliana. Start with a temple. Don't need one of those. Maybe we do need one of those. Seems like a pretty quick play. Mono red as well. We'll keep the cast down. Unmoored Ego could have been a play there too, but it replaces the Warboss in his hand, and we're happy with him playing a Warboss into a Kai as well. We're in a very good position here. We might just name Chandra Acolyte of Flame with this. So we're going to put a stop here because when he plays this, we're going to cast down it. So what do we name? It's either Light Up the Stage, Lightning Strike, or Calvade. I'm going to take Light Up the Stage because I want him to have less of an explosive draw. So we're going to pick this card. Since he doesn't have any in hand either, that also kind of helps out a lot. Get a quick look at his deck. Acolyte of Flame would have been a good one too. Maybe Spitfire. Full attack for 2 here, but that's alright. This is interesting because we could rip another card from his deck. I think we'll wait though since we have cast down. Put a stop here just in case. Oh, straight to combat. Must be a land or something. Don't want to eat any of those. I mean, it doesn't make sense to just like hold anything right now, except maybe like a burn spell, perhaps. It's our 3rd lane in a row.
Hey, don't start any fires without me. Don't worry.
What you gonna do?
I brought company.
Yeah, we're just dead. We had 4 lanes in a row, and he had better draws. That's good. We got 2 more games to go. This is basically the mono red matchup, so definitely want Lyra and Devout Decree here. We're gonna trim 1 Elderspell since they're lighter on Planeswalkers. We're gonna cut 2 Teferi, because in this matchup with a bunch of hasty creatures, Teferi's tempo play is not as good as it could be. There's also room to like maybe cut a big Teferi, because this card's like weaker the earlier we draw it. Like we want to survive early game. But I think we're fine keeping it in, because there's not like a really better card we could bring in. We might be able to like fit a Veto, but I don't know. You know what? We'll try it. It could help counter like an early Calvade or a Chandra. And it works really well with a mission briefing, so. I mean, yeah, we'll keep this hand. Like, one land, one white mana from this, 2 white mana from that. Not a bad job, but not a really good one either, to be fair. We just like want to see lands is what we want to see. That's not a land, but it helps us find lands. Probably just get rid of that one. Okay. Guess you got us.
I'm totally the best pirate. Oh, they're so cute.
Can't we see another land on top? That's what I'm talking about. So we take 3 more, go to 11, go to 9, play a Lyra. That's not too bad of a spot to be in. Oh, that's super bad. I think we basically just die and actually go to 11, 8, 6.
Say hi to my
Yeah, we
fiery
could just be
friends.
dead next turn now. Cast this to see if we can find a. Don't really have time for that, unfortunately. Alright, let's see if we just die to a lightning strike. Any 3 damage is enough to kill us. So we just kind of gotta cross our fingers here. Let's see if our opponent is doing the math. Should be pretty go mode, I'd say. You only really need to attack if have the kill. Wonder what's taking them so long.
Hey, these little guys are great. I've learned a bunch of new burn spells to try on you. Oh, they're so cute.
What you gonna do? Didn't think that play seemed very hard to think about, to be fair. some cricket around here. This seems good. Yeah, I like that card. We'll keep it. Works really well with these two. Nice. That's a fun one. I can't take it back anyway. Blue, black, discard.
Here we go.
Nice.
Might be a bad idea.
See if we can land this big Teferi. Probably not, but we'll see. Ooh. Looks like we shall. He has a Duress here. Nice.
You know what? I'm not done yet. That's more like it.
Now we have Legions End at instant speed if needed, like if he plays another Burglar's Rat.
Keep up the pace.
Keep up the pace.
Here goes nothing.
No land drop, unfortunately, but can't be too upset, I suppose. So we both pick up an island there. Oh, okay. Alright, game 2. It's a discard deck. We probably want these, and these. Don't see needing these or these quite yet. We could be wrong. We might want to bring those in later. Well, yeah, I guess they could be on, what's that? Thief of Sanity. We'll leave these in. Let's see. Trim one of these. Which one is it? Probably cut all of these. We have 3 more to cut. Big Teferi, Little Teferi and Big Teferi are both good. Cabinet seems reasonable here. Unmoored Ego doesn't seem insane, like take a disinformation. I think I'm fine cutting that card. And I'll just take the 2 to just figure out. I feel like they might be dead more than alive in this matchup. Yeah, his hand seems good. My opponent mulligan. Okay. Back at it. I think I discarded a land. Get rid of that one. A reward. Next turn was slamming Ashiok. Oh, there's that. Oh, it feels so bad too. We don't have a blue source, so we definitely don't want him to have that. We were very punished for that one.
My dreams dissipate like smoke.
Maybe he'll prioritize the Ashiok. I don't see him doing it, but... has his own Elderspell. Can't even cast that either. We just got so punished for discarding the Glacial Fortress over one of those, huh? Still don't have another blue source. Two blue sources. Yeah, we'll just get out of this one. Go to game 3. I think we had the Temple of Silence in hand too when we had a black source in play and then already another black source in hand, so it probably just wasn't a good idea at all to do that, so we're going to trim a Veto, bring in a Disfigure, and we're going to trim a Briefing and bring in this Disfigure as well, because Thief of Sanity, I feel, is very powerful against this deck, since we kind of board out a lot of removal. Maybe Legion's End is the one that comes out. We could bring in the Briefing and then this Veto back, because Legion's End is like less targets than like just the Burglar Rat, so that probably seems right. Yeah, this hand looks fine. We'll finally get to Duress him turn 1. A little return the favor. Because that's probably what he's mulliganing for. Ooh, Rotting Regisaur. Let's get rid of this one. Oh, he just drew another Thought Eraser anyway. Ugh. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, he didn't play anything, huh? That doesn't seem correct. Surprised he didn't play either of these. Maybe he thought I had a counterspell or something. We'll keep that one. I highly doubt this makes it another turn around, but we'll see Kefnet do some work around. Surveil 2, that returns this. He's digging for something. See if this Liliana resolves. Oop, negate. That's why he's been playing a little more passive, is he's trying to catch us with that negate. And it costed him a lot of turns. Ooh. Probably just want to get rid of this in our set. Something that lets him find as little cards as possible. I seem pretty good though, using Kefnet to cast this. We have more Teferis in the deck than we do Mortifies. Or do I wait? I'm gonna wait, actually. Get the upkeep trigger there. There's a thing like we could have let that discard to there's no reason to do that. So like we could get a card with this Canta, but I think we're pretty much winning this game. Yeah. I guess down to this just last draw here. Alright. Not too bad. Oh. Alright, that should about wrap this video up. Got so many decks here. Let's see where we are. Yeah, once again, shout out Mech. You know, I've been having a lot of fun playing this deck. He's been running me through his games, you know, telling me stuff he thinks about the deck, and so far we've been having a lot of fun playing it. Deck seems to flow real well. Very smooth transitions from early to mid to late, you know, as long as you aren't getting varianced, as I would say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more with this deck. This definitely isn't the last Esper video you'll see from me, as it's probably the most fun I have in Standard right now, is playing Esper. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe definitely to enter our 500,000 gem giveaway. We have several phases, that's the word I'm looking for, where the gems just keep getting higher, like the amount we give away per phase. Discord, if you want to join our Discord's link is in the description. And thanks for watching, everybody.